Hi, I'm Rockin Robin from CookingMexicanRecipes.com, and today I'm going to be making a healthy recipe called a green smoothie. Now, not only is this nutritious for you, but it's delicious. Here's what I put in my basic green smoothie. We're going to start off with some spinach. So this is just a handful, not an exact amount. I have a peeled kiwi, and here I've got a pear, which I'm going to cut up, 2 little apples, which is equivalent to maybe 1 big one, and I have 3 pieces of celery, which is equivalent to 1 stalk, a little piece of, this is cucumber. I've got some ginger. I'm just going to slice off a little thumbnail of that, and I have a slice of lemon. And we're going to use some coconut water. Now you can use regular water if you don't have coconut water. Before we start blending though, I want to mention to you that you need a really good blender in order to make a good green smoothie. Now I have a Vitamix. It works really great. It's great for other things other than smoothies too. I mean, it makes fantastic margaritas, by the way. So try and get your hands on one of these, either this or a Blendtec. They're pretty comparable. They just do a really good job. The motors are very powerful and they can handle all the chopping and blending that is required when you do green smoothies. So think about that. Costco has them. You can pick them up there for about $375, so check that out. So we're going to start off with our apples. I'm just going to go ahead and core them. I have one of these core things, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. If you don't have a core, then you can just use a knife, of course. You want to make sure that you use about 50% fruit and 50% vegetables. That way, you know, it's going to be sweet enough and you're actually going to enjoy eating it, especially if you're just starting out and you're trying to get used to these things. Now with a pear, I'm just going to slice it down. Throw that in. And we're just basically going to add all our ingredients. We'll throw in the celery. I'm going to throw in the cucumber, and we'll do our little piece of ginger. I'm just going to trim off the skin. This is really good for anti-inflammatory. And I've got my lemon. I'll throw that in. We'll leave the peel on even. And we'll throw in the kiwi. And I'm going to add my handful of spinach. It's going to make it nice and green. I forgot to mention I'd like to add some ice because this is really much tastier when it's nice and cold. So I'll add about 6 pieces of ice, and we'll add our coconut water. You're probably going to add about 1/2 cup or so. You know, you just put in as much as, you know, it changes the consistency, get it as thin or as thick as you like. So we'll start with that. I may add more as I'm blending. And now we'll be ready to blend away. So now we'll put our lid on. Now the Vitamix has a plunger, which is really nice because this helps to push down the food into the blade. Now like I said, we'll go ahead and we'll add more coconut water if it seems to be too thick. Okay, here we go. So you're going to want to blend this for about anywhere from 30 to say 50 seconds. That should do it. Now you can see obviously that this is a nice green color. It's pretty thick. If you added more water, then you know you could thin it down a little bit if you wanted it thinner. Man, that's really good. Very sweet, very tasty. I think you'll really enjoy that. So this is a great way to get some more vegetables and fruits into your diet. You know, the government says and tells us that we should be eating 5 to 13 servings a day. So this is an easy way to do it. A great thing to do is to make it in the morning and have it for breakfast. If you make a little extra like I did here, you can save it for an afternoon snack. And also, you know, if you're trying to lose a few pounds of weight, you might want to incorporate this in the evening. You know, after we have dinner, sometimes we get a craving for our ice cream or cookies or cake or whatever. And make one of these and drink it instead. It'll satisfy your sweet tooth because it's sweet, and you know, it'll fill you up. And so maybe you won't eat those other things that maybe you don't want to be eating. So give this a try. I think you'll like it. And be sure and subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.